That's most of the things that would cover, so that it has actually changed now. And if you look at your top right corner, my high score from the previous gameplay are still there. So this is the game we'll be building, and I'm very sure like if this is your first AI development you're doing, your first vibe coding you're doing, it's going to be fun all through. And I'm just trying to focus on the game and trying to explain. I almost got to my high score. I think my previous high score was 1096, but the current high score I just got, this one is 1106. So yeah, so if I press start, and it should start. And there's also something I wanted to mention earlier. So if I should leave the game right now, let's say for example like something draws my attention and I leave the game. So if I should come back to that particular game, see, I can't. It pauses. So all this thing, like, so that means the AI. So I need to make sure that my app, you understand where I'm in focus or out of focus. I mean, if I'm not in this tab any longer, it can actually, you understand, pause the game for me instead of me pressing the pause button. And when I return to this tab, I can just press my space button or tap on my screen if I'm using a mobile device. So yeah, let's get into it. And so if you've watched my how prompt engineering like video, like before we start building anything, one of the most important thing that we need to do is to go into plan mode. So we'll not just come into Lovable right now and start like typing blah blah blah. No, 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 no. The first thing we need to do is go into plan mode. So I think the first thing I start with like a notepad. Yeah, but I have to make sure that my internet is connected first. 1 second, please. Yeah. So yeah. So the first thing that we do is we start with like our plan mode. And what are we building today? We are building the popular, this is the game we are building, this Dino game. Yeah, but this is the game we are building today. Exactly. Oh my goodness. I like this game. Oh my goodness. So that's the game we are building today. I need to just cut it off at this point. But that's the game we are building today. And so let's just get right straight into it. So the first thing that we need to do is, just as we have the game, we are building the popular Dino game. Right. And what's the title? What do you want to name your own game? So I want to name my own game is um, um, T-Rex. 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 Let me just name it T-Rex. T-Rex Dino, or T-Rex World, or something like that, or whatever. Let me just leave it at T-Rex. So the name is T-Rex. So the name of the game is T-Rex. And so what the description? So what, since we're doing a game, so what type of product is it? It's a game, right? It's a game, right? So what's so product type, brother? Product type. It's a game. I think the next thing is what else is it about? So I need to work on both mobile device and laptop device. So the device type would be mobile, and so device type, so the mobile and mobile, that's mobile, and laptops or desktop screen, desktop, yeah, desktop. And of course, I'm not building like an app store application. I am building a, what's this thing called again? I'm building an app store application. I'm building a web application. So that means this will live on a website, not on App Store, Play Store. So we would go into that one later in a later project, but this particular project will be on the web. And why I'm choosing the web is because of it is easier for me to integrate. So it's easier for people like to access it. So let's say for example I'm building on only, let's say, on Android or iOS, or let me have to think about like Apple's App Store and Google Play Store. I have to now meet those two different requirements, which of course is not what we want to do in this video. So web applications are easier because once the person have access to your website in one or two, like once they have the link, they can easily you understand, access your game. So we'll make it a web app. So yeah, it's going to be a web app. So it's for the how do I put this now? For the platform, yeah. The platform is going to be a web application. Do you understand? So now let's go into description. That's the product description. But if if you're working on a more advanced product that has a lot of features and criteria, that is best when you write your normal PLD. That's the product requirement document. So because of like the project that I'm working on, I'll just leave it at a product description. So what's the product description? So the product description just tells us about what the product would be about. And what's the product about? I think the first thing that the product is about is, so I want to build the popular the popular um, Chrome Chrome Dino game. Do you understand? So I want to be a popular Chrome like Dino game, right? So the questions are, what are like the criteria that I need for the game? Like what are the objectives? What are the things that I see like in the Chrome Dino game that I really want to like replicate in my own game? So I'll go back to Chrome Dino game, of course, and I'll just like explain some of the things that I need there. So I want it to be able to work on all screen size. So I want it to be able to work on all screen sizes, mobile and desktop, touchscreen, touchscreen, and keyboard as well. See, so that means, see, I'm thinking about like something since I'm making it um, available, because if I don't put all the descriptions there, yeah, I can build the game only for desktop. So when I get to like a mobile application now, I cannot use the game because of those key things are not factored into. I think the second thing I need to put into consideration is that, let's say for example I'm playing the game right now and I need, of course there should be things like game over pause. There's an I score there, so I need the game to be able to, number one, capture. So I need to capture my I score. Just I need to make sure that it captures my I score and records it. Do you understand? So that every time I come there, I don't want a situation whereby once I leave there and it goes, so it needs to capture my I score and records it to me. Do you understand? And the next thing is, of course, the the it should ensure things like the cactus, the bird, the change um, of scenes from day to night, from scenes from day to night. What else? What else? Let me just tabulate this so that it's easier for us to see. Change screen from day to night. Um, from screen from day to night. Uh, of course, the sounds as well should so the sound should change. So the sound should change accordingly. Because we are playing like the Dino game, like you see the sounds like and it changes, and as the game progresses, the sounds like kind of change. I think the other things that let me just check the gameplay. There are other things that, okay, when I jump, is it consistent, and of course the logic. I have to make sure that the logic is clear. And let's say like the what I call like the business or project requirement. What about like the technical requirement? So the technical requirement is I want to be on local storage, and also I want to be I'm not, let's say, I'm not assuming I'm not a technical person, so I don't know anything about React for now. I don't know anything about HTML, CSS, so I have to explain it in the most what I want. So for my technical part, so technical requirement, let me just shift this to this place. So for technical requirement, what do you want technically for it to be there? If I go to the game now, screen size is very important. I think we already factored that one into it. I think we already did that here as well. So it should be full screen, full screen, should be full screen. So when I tap any part of the screen, it works. Um, it works, and also the character shouldn't be too big. If you look at the Dino guy, is not too big, so it's just in proportion. It's like the screen, and yeah. So these are like the things that I have on my head right now for like a product description. But like if you so and the next thing to do is, but I need this to be properly refined. I can't just paste it in on Lovable and put it and call it a day. No, 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 no. I'm not going to get the best prompt. So that's why you have to go to ChatGPT or the likes of Gemini. So if you come to ChatGPT, it provides you with this. So ChatGPT kind of provides you with this luxury of, or Gemini provides you with this luxury of helping you refine the code. So what I would do is I come to my notes pad here, I copy this, right? So I come to Gemini and I tell it that, okay, you know what, Gemini, this is what I want you to do for me. Um, so I say, you know what, help me generate a prompt for Lovable. Do you understand? So I tell Gemini, okay, help me generate like a prompt for Lovable that I can use to refine this prompt. Generate a prompt for Lovable based on this description or notes. So let me just provide this as one side. Um, why is this like this? Well, please put this more. So yeah, I need to generate the prompt for Lovable like based on just so I'll be generating prompt for Lovable based on the description here. And I think the next thing will be, yeah, let me generate prompt. So let me generate a prompt for Lovable based on the description. Yeah, and it should follow these guidelines from Lovable. So if you remember from Lovable, if you remember one of the things that I shared earlier, the Lovable Prompt Bible. So let me just search for it. Lovable Prompt Guide. The Lovable Prompt Guide and there's the Lovable Prompt Bible. Okay, yeah, this is it exactly. So Lovable Prompt Practices. So I'll tell you, okay, you know what? Make sure you follow these best practices when you're building the application. So that way, if there's anything that I probably must have missed out, the AI will probably so Gemini will probably make sure that okay those are included. So make sure you follow this Lovable guide from. So this is a Lovable prompt um, from Lovable, right? And so that's the Lovable prompting handbook, and this is the link for also the Lovable best practice. And I think the third one would be like the Lovable guideline. I think okay, I think those two are enough to just not to overbloat it. So now, so even though there's anything that I'm missing in the prompt, right, it's going to help me properly, you understand, refine my prompt and make sure okay I get it spot on. And yeah, so I'll probably use this thinking one. So you can use if I'm on a pro version, you can use the pro one. And I think they give you two or four pro prompts every day. So I'll just use the thinking one. So the thinking one calms down and I properly thinks of it. And it's also called Gemini Gems. You can also use that too as well. Yeah, and let's go straight into it. So let's wait for it to come up. So why, like I reiterate again, one of the reasons why you send your prompts here instead of putting it in Lovable straight up is because of you need to ensure that okay you get like the best prompt. So when Lovable is building, the AI agent in Lovable is building with more. So the better your prompt here, the better output you're going to get from an AI, and the more vague and the more not straightforward your prompt is, the AI starts to hallucinate. And if you know what hallucination means, hallucination basically just means that that the AI actually is spitting out false information or things that are out of the context that you gave it to do. So yeah, so what is still thinking? I think it's probably it's done already. So based on the prompt guideline, so you emphasize technical specialty, yada 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 like that. So now one of the things that I discussed in our prompts in our prompts what's this thing called in our prompts and prompt engineering like video is like making sure like you give context, right? So now imagine you're you're a software engineer at Google, and I want and you want to create create a new I want to create so imagine that you're a software engineer at Google. I want to create a prompt, and you want to create a new um, and let's say like I would use the word a retro version or an updated version, um, a let's just say an updated version of Dino. What is missing in this prompt, and ensure it follows best practices. So while we're waiting for that to update, let's see what comes out. So like this way, now this is what they call adding context. I told you like when you're prompting an AI, context is king. If you know if you don't get your prompts right, as long as you give the context, the AI actually knows how to do most of these things. So you have to make sure that context is king. So you talked about logic collision, SVG, 4K screen, state management, backend and front end precision, yada 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 like that. And okay, cool. Um, so let's say just generate a prompt for me. Generate, you should just generate a prompt I can share below with you. So generate a prompt I can share with Lovable. So I'm waiting for the AI to like kind of generate a prompt, and so once it's done, we'll just take it up from there. Um, so I think this is the prompt here. So, and again, one thing you have to be very careful. The AI will continue always ask you more questions because all these AIs, from my own use of them, they just want you to use what's this thing called? They want you to use like the tokens. So you have to be very careful of keep refining. And if you just continuously refine it, you might even lose focus of what you're trying to build. So yeah, let's just get into it. Are you sure you want? Are you ready? Yeah. Are you? Let me just say. Do I want to like have logic connection, or are you sure you're ready to drop that first prompt into Lovable? Let's just drop the prompt to Lovable and see. Um, give the React Native version of Dino Runner, which are responsive. Yeah, let's just fix. So I think now if you notice that where I started copying from, so this is just the prompt here. Build a you have to be careful. So from here now, it's just like giving me more suggestions. So that's why sometimes I prefer using like ChatGPT for this, but I just wanted to use Gemini for this particular use case. Um, yeah, so let's just copy it and paste it. Um, let's copy it then. Let's go to Lovable. So let's paste the prompts there. Um, yeah, let's see what comes out. So you can use plan. So plan is where a plan is good where you have like a lot of token. But what plan does is it helps you to refine your prompt. So what we does this in Gemini, you can also do it in Lovable using that plan mode. So but because I don't want to waste tokens because every day Lovable gives 25 tokens every day. And once you're done with that token, it expires. So you have to wait for like the next 24 hours or midnight for it to give another 5 tokens. So you can use that plan mode, but I'm just going straight into agent mode where you just go straight into building. Yeah, I'm just use this. Um, sorry, sorry. Yeah, I think we're good. So yeah, let's see what comes out. So while we're waiting for that to pop up, I'm going to walk you through like different like Lovable screens, tools, and walk you through like different things that happen on Lovable. So if you want to plan like your if you want to plan like your code, so So you can use this plan mode. So that's where that thing happens. And of course, some of you like just want to use voice to prompt, so you can do that here as well. And there's something also called training prompt, right? So it's when you're currently working on a prompt. I didn't use plan mode. I don't know why. I didn't use plan mode. So you see, there's someone about this AI, and they want me to use my what's this thing called? My I didn't use plan mode. Let me just start this over again. Let's start this over again. Choose this. Okay, I think it's speeding up already. Oh, so I worked on different project. I've not had that kind of error before, but let's see what happens. So yeah, so while we're waiting for the people to kind of come up with something, and while it's building the game, so yeah, I'll just run into different things. So the first thing is publish. Right. So let's say for example when you're doing your app, we should be the last time we work it. When you're doing your app, you want to publish it so other people can use it because at this current stage, you're the only one like I said. So if you copy this link and send it to your friends, your friend can access your app actually. So this link is actually private to you, as only specific to your account. So this publish allows you to publish it so that other people can see your project once it's ready. And you can just so or maybe it's gonna ask you for a name and you can just input your name and it'll give you like a URL. So you can just input your name here. So I will edit ours down. So I'll edit ours down. And so I'll just say T-Rex. Yeah, T-Rex, the lovable. Yeah, I think I'll just do that. So if the name is available, say it's not available. Trex-dino. So if the name is available, we're going to get it. So we have that name now. So it's going to ask me to continue, but our project is not done yet because it's still building. If you look at your left hand side, so just wait for that. So in case you want to upgrade to Pro plans on Lovable, you can do that here. And if you want to connect it to your GitHub account, I will talk about that on a later video. But once because all this project now is on your Lovable account, but if you want to connect it to your GitHub account, you can. That's how it's already do. I think our game is ready already. And if you want to refresh your screen, of course, like maybe you're working on, you send a prompt and you want to test it, you can just click on this refresh button and it helps you refreshes it. And if you want to change the view from desktop view to mobile view and then to laptop view, to sorry, like to tablet view, I'll change it back to the um, desktop view. And I think these are for like more option cloud analytics, design, security, and all. If you want text speed, those are more advanced options. So if you want to see your code, the code has been written here, so these are the code here. I think we'll do that on a later video, so let's just focus um, on what we on just like the game for today. And also preview is very much like test out like a link for you to just preview it on your own internally. And this is the preview which you're actually watching at this moment, and this is how it should look like. And if I just want to close down the screen and I want to properly like use the entire space, I can do that. If I want to relapse it back, I can do that here. And if I want to roll back function, let's say I did a function and I just want to roll it back, I can do that here. Yeah, and so let's see. So I have it's used 3 credits to build the entire app. Let's see what it builds. First of all, looking at this, this guy looks very skinny. This guy looks very very skinny. This is not what we're expecting compared to what we wanted to have before. That's what we're expecting. This guy looks very skinny. Too skinny for my liking. But press space to start. Looks good. Score looks good. And let's see what happens. Okay, so I have to click on here now. Yeah. Wow. This looks weird. This looks weird. This looks weird. Oh my goodness. It's not that bad here. It's not that bad. Not that bad. Not that bad. Okay, let's see how it goes. So we need to test the eye score. We also need to test the. Yeah, it looks good. This looks good. But I didn't get any sound. I didn't get sound from my own. Um, but this looks good. This looks good. This looks good. So I think one of the things I need to check is the eye score. We've not seen any bird yet. We've not. We've seen the cactus, which is fair enough. And of course, as the gameplay is increasing, the speed of the game is increasing rather. And yeah, this looks good. This looks good. This looks good. This looks good. Well, let's see that. Let's see what comes out. Um, yeah, I think this looks good. This looks good. But I've not seen any bird yet. No bird, no bird, no bird, no bird. Let me get this. So okay, I think okay, cool. So we have a score. We have I score. So I think one of the things we need to go back to is now. So you need to go back to the AI and tell it, okay, um, didn't hear any sound, any game gameplay sound, and just like the Chrome Dino would. And also, what else did you notice? I think I noticed that the player didn't look like a dino, but I think it's good. Um, the shape of the dino didn't look like a dinosaur. Dinosaur. And what else? I think that's mostly all. Yeah, that's mostly all on my end. And let's just see what comes out. And I think the sound, I think the game looks good. The sound looks good. And also, it didn't change from night to day. The scene change from night to day didn't happen as well. So this is so what we're doing now is called like continuous prompting. So you keep telling the AI, but also you have to be very careful of your credit. So when I don't with your credit for today, you might have to like wait for tomorrow, or you just upgrade to the pro version. I think it's about $22 or so. So yeah, but I think what we have now is good enough and it's fair enough. But it was not compared to the one I built. When I built, I had to use more prompts. I probably sat down and refined it over and over and over again. And yeah, so that's something that you can try out. So so AI is working on it at this moment. So we can also test the other games play. Even the cloud is not convincing enough. So I can notice that too as well. So the cloud is not convincing enough. We didn't get the birds, we didn't get the sound. But I think let me just play out the game again. Let's see what comes out. Looks as if the guy is strolling. Looks as if the guy is strolling. Oh my goodness. But it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. But at least I think the guy is strolling. But at least we got a good result. And regards to the gameplay, I think our eye score. If you notice our eye score is still there. I think at the top right corner, which is good enough. And of course, the cloud is fine, but like it's okay. And of course, the cactus is fine too as well. And of course, the jump, the crawl is look at the crawl, look at the crawl, look at the crawl. Look at the crawl, oh my goodness. So I don't know. I'm still waiting on improving like the dino drawing. So while we just wait for that, we just keep testing out the game. But hope you'll be able to learn one or two things. I think in the assignment that you're gonna have, you have to build like a different game. I don't want you to build this particular. I think you have to build this game first. Then what I would want us to build would be Super Mario Bros. So if you can build Super Mario Bros, just drop it in the comments. Like a review. I can review with you. The sound now, I can hear the sound, but I don't think I enable. Look at the dino, looks like a chicken now. The dino looks like a chicken now. The dino looks like a chicken now. The dino looks like a chicken now. Oh my goodness. It looks like a proper chicken. Yeah, it looks like a proper chicken. Yeah, it looks like a proper chicken now. Oh my god, this one is even worse. But this is size. This is better this way. Yeah, it's supposed to be like couching, like scratching, or what's the word? It's supposed to be. Look at this is the dino bending down. Bending down looks like a chicken, right? Like a rockstar cook. Oh, but I've not seen any birds yet. Okay, the night to day change is cool. Yeah, I like that. I like that. It's cool. But I've not seen any birds yet. And our credit is done for the day. But the night to day change is good. I can hear the sound, but I'm not sure they able to hear because I didn't enable sound when I was recording this video or the screen. But I can hear the sound. The sound is okay. So let us test. If I leave the screen, is it going to pause? If I leave the screen, is it going to pause and we can start from where we stopped? it didn't pause. So I think that's one of the things that we do. So you have to make sure that it pauses when you leave the screen. And yeah, I think that's it basically. And so I'll be waiting to test you guys game out. So at least the two things that didn't work. Um, Two things that didn't work. There was no beds. There was no. When I leave the screen, it should pause. When I leave the screen, it should pause. When I leave the screen, it should pause. But like, yeah, it looks good. I like the color. I like at least eye score is being recorded, and the score is being recorded. The tap to play and restart is being recorded, and yeah. See you guys in the next class. We'll be doing at least two more games, and before we go into e-commerce. Yeah, have a great one, and bye.